Hi, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2. I do thank you for tuning in, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this evening. Now we are going to get right back into the Blackman's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. We are now in chapter number 11, How She Dresses. This is take number 2, and it goes like this. The black man has a trying time trying to get the black woman to cover her body in public because she thinks that covering her body makes her look and feel like an old lady and reduces her chances of attracting a man. She equates youth with tight and revealing clothing. She may set a bad example for her own daughters by dressing them in mature to grown outfits because she thinks it's cute. She raises her daughters to think that it's okay to wear halter tops, short shorts, tops with the back out, skirts with the thighs showing, etc. She doesn't realize that this gets the young girls into the habit of showing their bodies in public, basking in the special attention that they get and providing them with an opportunity to study the effect of their nakedness on the opposite sex. This also sometimes gets them the unwanted attention of pedophiles or other perverts wanting to prey on young girls. The black woman should dress her small daughters in a more civil fashion, and they will grow up to be more modest. If the black man wants to have daughters who reach teenage under control, with high standards of intelligence and modesty, he must take an active part in the kind of clothes that she wears as a small child. He should give the black woman directions regarding the type of clothing she allows the black child to wear. If she gets used to being naked as a little girl, she will grow up with that ideal and pursue it into adulthood. The man must monitor the wardrobe of all the females in his house. He can use his own instincts to determine what is proper and what is not. The black mother who upholds her daughters in going nude in public in the name of being in style is not a good mother and is not setting a good example. There was a time when only prostitutes dressed in certain kinds of clothes and their style of dress bespoke their profession. But today, so many black women dress like prostitutes, it's practically impossible to detect who is who. The black woman's boldness in strolling naked among the public bespeaks of her low morals, indecent ideals, and hatred and low value for herself. The black woman's facial cosmetic makeup is another area where she needs correction. She spends a lot of money on face powder, foundation, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, eyebrow pencil, and eyeliner so she can make up her face. She is not satisfied with the one she has naturally. Some black women will not stick their head out the door unless their faces are made up. The fact that the black man does not like her in all this war paint does not matter to her. She thinks it makes her look better. If the man advises her to take off a little bit or to wash her face completely, she laments, "He wants me to look bad so nobody else will want me." Because she is so insecure about her position in his life. She believes to her heart that he is only interested in her because she is so fine, has a fine shape, and dresses sharp. It is difficult for the black man to convince her that all those greasy layers of artificial color make her look like Ronald McDonald or some other clown. She fixes her face as if she is going on stage every day. If the weather is extremely hot, she still tries to wear makeup that melts from the heat and gets smeared on her collar, clothes, and sometimes on the sleeves or shoulder of her man. She also may make up the rest of her body too. She may wear a padded bra, artificial eyelashes, fake nails, a long flowing hair weave, spike heels to appear taller, and a girdle or waist cincher. If and when she takes off all these extra parts, she looks like a completely different person. She adds all of these attachments because she thinks they make her look good and special. These various appliances are expensive to maintain and often uncomfortable and tedious to apply. But she wears them all because she thinks it will make her more appealing to catch a man. Few black women look good with big blood red lipstick on or big round patches of rouge on their cheeks, or from her neck, or a double coat of liquid makeup that's totally different color from her neck and ears. All of her rainbow colored eyeshadow makes her look like a Technicolor monster. But through some stretch of the imagination, she thinks it looks good. More amazing is that she thinks that makeup makes her look natural. She is unwilling to accept herself as God designed her. The fancier the outfit or the occasion, the more makeup she adorns. She is seeking a flawless complexion, perfectly formed body, a crowning glory of hair, and the stylishness of a fashion model. She is once again seeking the wrong things in the wrong places. Her makeup is like a shield, a barrier that hides behind, and one that keeps a wall between her real self and the black man. Black women who wear pants or slacks a lot have a tendency to take on a masculine mannerism. They may stand differently, cross their legs, and walk more like a man. The same observation are noted when black women wear men-type coats, hats, shoes, and jackets. While slacks are admittedly comfortable in summer and perhaps warmer in winter, they do pose a problem for selected black women who cannot handle wearing men-fashioned clothing. Certain garments are identifiable with certain ideas and genders. Masculine-type hairstyles have the same effect. The workplace can also pose clothing problems for the black woman. Positions like police, electricians, plumbers, contractors, security guards, taxi drivers, carpenters, mechanics, truck drivers, and so forth all require that worker function in a more masculine stance. These jobs are traditionally held by men, and in order to conform to the duties and qualify to do the work, a certain attitude, uniform, weapon, weight, or appearance is required. A change in femininity can be noticed just as when a man takes a job more prevalent to women than men. It is nearly impossible for a black woman to work daily in the above-cited positions and wear those uniforms and not take on a more masculine type behavior. A change in language, including cursing, is included. The black man must monitor the vocational and occupational interests of the black woman, so she does not get herself into a work situation that she cannot handle, and one that will cause her personality conflict at home when she starts to imagine she can compete with her man. Personalities are changed by adopting new ideas that grow and take precedence over the previous ideas. The black man should visit the black woman's job periodically to see what the atmosphere is like, and to see how she behaves and how her coworkers relate to her. If he determines that the job is the problem he is dealing with at home, he should take her out of there. She must have appropriate work to suit her home life, which is more important. Some black women have it in their mind that their buttocks, hips, butt, behind, is the focal point of her attractiveness. She dresses to insinuate the cheeks of her hind parts, and they are exposed to what she believes to be their best advantage to afford the best view. Thus, the black man can walk down any street in America and see all shapes of black women stuffed into tight jeans, tight skirts and dresses, splits up the back, splits up the front and sides. She wears all of this to show her rear end. At an early age, she learns to shake her behind, make it wiggle or roll very unobtrusively. I'm going to spell that word for you. UNOBTRUSIVELY. Barely noticeable to everyone other than the man she has it aimed at. She learns to walk in such a way as to make her behind shake, or to twist it in such a way as to get attention. She is flattered when a man whistles at her or yells out remarks referring to her hips, their size, or shape. If the black woman is immodestly dressed when the black man meets her, but he sees some potential in her to be his woman, he should make it plain up front that he is not impressed with her lewd style of dress and would prefer her to tone it down a bit and put on some regular clothes. He should tell her as soon as possible, not 5 or 10 dates later, when she has already decided that she is impressing him with her scantily clad body. He can tell her to go home and put some clothes on. This will blow her mind because she is not used to the black man informing her that he is conscious of her other values other than the reaction she causes below his belt. If she wants him, she will conform. Married black women and those with children should not appear in public in shorts, miniskirts, or revealing clothes. It is a disrespect to herself, to her man, and to black motherhood. These types of garments should be reserved for the home, in the house. If they must be worn at all, she should also refrain from dressing this way in front of her man's male company friends. The black man must insist on this. And I'm going to take 2 right there of chapter 11, that the black man must insist on this. So I would like for you to stay tuned to Poem Praise 2. When I come back with part 3, we're going to finish up chapter number 11, and then we'll go into chapter number 12, which is entitled Her Religion. So stay tuned, and until next time, I want you and your family to be blessed and have a wonderful rest of the evening. Till next time. Later, y'all.